Getty's special counsel is understood to have been asking witnesses to turn over their mobile devices. Special counsel is understood to have been asking witnesses to turn over their mobile devices since April and could examine messages sent on WhatsApp, Confide, Signal and Dust. Anonymous sources said the witnesses had complied with the team's request after fearing a subpoena if they did not. Investigators looking into the Russia probe believed such apps could be used to access conversations that were not previously disclosed by witnesses. Robert Ray, who acted as independent counsel during the Whitewater investigation under the administration of Bill Clinton, said it was typical for Mr. Mueller to ask for permission before making such a move. He said, "It's just more typical for law enforcement to ask for consent for the obvious reason, because it's much easier than applying to a court to get judicial permission." He added it was not commonplace, but not all that unusual, either. Retired FBI agent Michael German declared there was nothing wrong with asking witnesses to voluntarily provide information that could help with the investigation. He stated, "There's nothing wrong with asking people to voluntarily provide information to the FBI for whatever investigation." Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, has been accused of tampering with witnesses after he was indicted in February for money laundering and illegally acting as a foreign agent. Court documents showed Mr. Mueller said the former manager tried to contact witnesses by phone and through the same encrypted messaging services the special counsel is seeking to gather further information on. Prosecutors said Mr. Manafort was attempting to tamper with potential witnesses while on pre-trial release and, accordingly, has violated the conditions of his release. Getty. Robert Mueller could view conversations between associates linked to Donald Trump. They argue the former campaign manager broke violations of his release while he awaits a trial. Federal judges have been asked to revoke or revise terms of release. This means Mr. Manafort could be imprisoned until his trial. Getty. Paul Manafort has been accused of tampering with witnesses. Rick Doman, an FBI agent, wrote in court documents at least one witness reported Mr. Manafort's contact and insisted he appeared to be trying to change their story about his lobbying practices. Donald Trump previously attacked the Justice Department and FBI for failing to tell him Mr. Manafort was being secretly investigated when he was hired to lead his 2016 election campaign. He insisted he would never have chosen Mr. Manafort as his campaign chairman if he had known Jim Comey and the boys were doing a number on him.